The atgames Sega Genesis is known by many as one of the worst consoles of all time. But why? A mini Sega Genesis with 80 games built in sounds great. Well, yeah, it's great alright, until you learn that the games sound like this. Yeah, and it's even worse with songs that mix the square waves and the FM sounds, as the square waves are even more out of tune. For example, Green Hill Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 1, an iconic song. Let's compare it between a real Sega Genesis and the atgames system. Yeah, that really doesn't sound good. But I mean, at the end of the day, the games all play perfectly fine. Something that I've always thought was cool about the atgames Genesis that is a plus over the Genesis Mini if you're comparing it to that, is its ability to play original Genesis cartridges. That means if you have a collection of original physical Genesis games, they're all playable here. Or are they?
Oh boy, time to play one of the best games of all time, Sonic 3 and Knuckles! What, this is not supposed to happen?
Yeah, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, one of the most iconic games, if not the very most iconic game on the system, is not playable here. Nice job, guys. On a more positive note here, the picture quality on this thing is fantastic. I'd even go as far as to say it looks better than an actual Genesis. It's a tad less vibrant, but a lot more clear. The original Genesis looks a bit blurry in comparison. As for the console itself, it's really small. You can easily fit this thing in any small space. It's the perfect console for cave divers. Here are some shots of the atgames Genesis next to an original Model 2 Genesis for comparison. Also, you can fit NES games into this. I don't know why that is. Obviously, they don't work, but they fit perfectly. Man, you know sometimes when you get sick of the incredible library of Sega Genesis games included on this system, the official licensed great titles? Well, you're in luck, because the atgames Sega Genesis also includes some riveting titles such as Mr. Balls. Yeah, half of the entire games on the system, after you scroll past all the Sega games, are games called bonus games, which are literally only there to just flesh out the library of 80 games on the console.
There's so many things I find wrong with this console. It's so bad that the emulation it tries to have, and also the games are pretty crappy. I mean, what even are the bonus games? Are they even supposed to be Sega Genesis games at all? And also, how come you can't play Sonic 3 and Knuckles? That's like my favorite game. You know, this is a disgrace to the Sega Genesis. If you're going to buy anything, don't buy this console. Just save up to get a regular Genesis. Just save up to get a regular Sega Genesis on eBay or something.